That song called
What's up with you? What's up with you?
Equations.
Yeah, me talking to you. I know my classes. Yeah. It's definitely one of those songs. I still got one of your albums too. I got one of your albums.
You might look at that on title or something. That shit already out. You might look at that shit on title or something. Me, your taste, you already got it.
Oh, I can't. That's why some people
That's that hook.
some of these are home.
I mean, the game chose me. That's right, the
So I
game
can put the
chose me.
songs. I can put some of the songs, not the whole thing. I think that's how we should start our business song. That's how we should get into it. Yeah, so crazy shit. Fuck.
Got my wisdom up. Need that comfort, they just walking in the brink truck. Not a shit, just living better now. Count's warming up, I can better weather now. Spin my little cake, get your face. I'm in the
minute, like a minute, it's
keep it quiet.
you ready to turn the song?
No Jordan Woods, that's the infame.
It's a fire
No
track.
Jordan Woods, that's the infame. So down, girl, I'm your sensei.
Yeah, man. It's 2B POV podcast. We back again. We got some special co-hosts with us on the show.
True.
You know, you're gonna see them here and there, in and out. They're gonna be here.
Absolutely.
Like I said last time, I'm at Blackshear, aka your boy Suave.
It's your boy G Brown, you know what I mean, aka G.
And we got my man A Boogie. A Boogie. A Boogie. We got my man. We just played his song entitled Loquacious. Loquacious. My man Julz. Crown Julz.
Crown Julz. Shout out to King Benny, he made the beat.
Yeah, yes sir.
Absolutely.
Yes sir. I got Trump texting me and shit. I'm supposed to be at the rally today. But,
so we celebrating.
Oh yeah, man. Juneteenth yesterday.
Happy Juneteenth.
Happy Juneteenth, my brothers and sisters. You already know what it is.
Yeah. It was a good turnout.
Yeah, definitely good turnout. A lot of good events happened yesterday in the town.
You getting into anything on Juneteenth? What y'all do?
Yeah, what y'all did?
Daddy mode.
Yeah, I was in the crib.
Daddy mode. That's where I be at with the little man.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I went to a couple of events. You know, I went to a couple of little celebrations. Shout out to Kylisha Lockhart. She had a little event she coordinated at Kimball Park.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I seen that.
Yeah, I seen those.
Looked the dope.
Yeah, it was cool. It was nice little turnout. And shout out to Aji and Aaliyah. I went by that cookout too. What about you, G?
I was at my place. I was also with my babies. I definitely cooked out, but I had the kids with me, so it was dope. My little man had the Black Lives shirt on, so
I seen the
yeah, I had
Don't
my
finish
best
that.
He was
Don't
throwing up.
He with it.
Shout out to Julissa for having that.
Yeah.
Gotta give that good job. Proud of you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Shout out to my wife too, man. She had to hook Emery up.
They know what they doing.
And save the black girls, man.
Absolutely.
Save the black girls,
We
man.
appreciate y'all.
That's a real fact, man. If you see my son and if you ever put your hand on a little girl, he really will. He's really with it.
Oh yeah, I seen the shirt. That was
He
fire.
really with the. He really be ready to.
You know how to protect y'all.
Yeah, he really with it. Yeah,
As he should.
That's what's up.
So
Yeah,
let me get into so this is what we got going on. Being that we record every Saturday, you know what I'm saying? I came up with a little situation called Show Love Saturdays. This is pretty much for the people who are still living, still around, who we don't tend to give the flowers to. And I think we should while they're still here, you know what I mean? And it's a special Father's Day edition type. So we're going to do this every Saturday since we're recording on Saturday. And it's a Show Love Saturday to the people we're going to give them flowers to before, while they're still here. And being that it's a special edition Father's Day, I'm giving mine to my grandfather, Matthew Dean Brown. I actually named my son after him, Matthew Dean Brown. So, yeah, man, I'm grateful to have him in my life. He was a dope individual in my life. Father figure type, you know what I mean? OG, real gangster with it, you know what I mean? Held it down, you know what I mean? Real family man.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah, me. I got two individuals because they both, one is my biological father, the other one, helped raise me up. These guys, I know him, my Uncle Steve. one is my Uncle Steve and one is my father Ed Senior. Like those two guys.
Absolutely.
Through sports, through just hard work, showing me what hard work is and pushing me to be a hard worker within sports and in life. Those two men showed me what hard work is and what being a positive individual is as well in the community.
Alright, well, first of all, I want to say Happy Father's Day to my fellas right here.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Doing the camera and these three. You know, I ain't joined the club yet, but
It's my first one.
You heard him say yet, though. You heard him say yet. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
But yeah, for me, it's definitely a special shout out to my dad. Everybody know him as Fig, but Fig Newton,
Definitely.
the legend.
Definitely.
You know, been there for me for everything. You know, I mean, I can't really put it into words.
Right.
That's pretty much it, though.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my pops, Michael Bostick, you know, aka Mousy. Nah, real shit. That was his name coming up. He's a writer, so that's his writer name. He put
Okay.
That's where you get
that.
it.
Yeah, and I didn't understand that until high school when he put out these books. He put out 2 books of poetry.
Oh, okay.
Fire.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where I get it from. So you know, definitely shout out to Pops. Get a lot of other things from him too. We're gonna talk about that.
There you go.
You know, and another shout out
Give it to
to
him. Talk about
Bree Kiesel. That's like
Oh, yeah.
one of the goats when it comes to this basketball shit, because she actually did what niggas was supposed to do.
And she continued to do it.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
shout out. She just got signed.
Just
Signed
got
by Hungry.
signed.
That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
hungry.
She
Shout out to Bree
pro
Keeson, man.
contracts
Bree
every
Kiesel,
year.
shout out to you.
Staying
Yo,
out
I
the
got,
way. So.
and I got one big shout out. That's good. 'Cause I got one big shout out for her. I was doing a senior thing for the seniors this year. Yo, and Bree Kiesel pulled up to my Cash App with $150 and donated to the cause.
Good look.
Crazy. Shout out to Bree Kiesel, man.
Definitely. Good
She
look.
got it.
Yeah.
Who we on?
My cash app is Creative King, Bree. You know?
So let's get into these topics, man.
Yeah, man.
So y'all know what the show is. 2B POVs, 2 brothers, point of views. Of course, we got more than 2 brothers, so you're gonna hear a couple point of views. We only got a short time, so we're gonna try to make them short and sweet, even though it's a lot to talk about out here.
I ain't gonna hold you. Let me get some more of this yak.
Go ahead, do your thing. So the thing about we have not been talking about who we need to be talking about, which is even a serious situation, Breonna Taylor.
Breonna Taylor.
And you've been down and down on that. We missed out, and I feel like the whole world has been kind of quiet, more than not quiet, but too quiet.
Yeah, and she hasn't been served any type of George Floyd still hasn't been served justice, but we're inching.
Right, we're in a
Yeah,
very
and
better
And
position than
she's
we
making
are.
no headway. She's making no headway right
They
now.
haven't made any arrests, right?
I think because we didn't see it on camera. I think that's part of it. Not saying it makes it one of more importance of the other. It's just we saw the Floyd on camera, so it's like kind of stuck in your mind.
Yeah.
But
Even then, they
definitely-
took too long to do what they were supposed to
Yeah,
do.
so, but if nobody knows what happened, Breonna Taylor and her boyfriend was sitting in their apartment. The police in where was it located?
Louisville.
Police in Louisville. The SWAT team basically had a no-knock warrant set up for a completely different person. To arrest them for drugs or whatever. And Breonna Taylor's boyfriend heard somebody, getting ready to get into the house, and he started firing some shots. He's a legal gun owner. Started firing some shots, and the police filled the place up and killed Breonna Taylor and her boyfriend also.
And they tried to charge him because he shot at
they
the
tried
cop.
to charge him because he shot at
Didn't
the
kill the
police.
cop though.
Yeah.
I forgot where he hit him, but they tried to charge him. I want to say like attempted murder or something.
Yeah, they had to get, I'm gonna reiterate this, they had the completely wrong residence.
So that's the just it right there for me. I
Yeah.
think somebody should get penalized for that alone. You
Yeah.
were in the wrong place. That's it. There shouldn't be no other type of
According to
investigating.
one of the things I read, I guess their place was like one of the spots they would come to, but
You're saying like activity wise.
yeah, but they already had everyone that they needed to make a full arrest. Her man had nothing to do with it, so that's just police flexing, honestly.
Yeah, that's
Being crooked.
exactly. And
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what gets to a point too, where it's like, authority figures abusing it. You know what I'm saying? Protecting the servant to what cause? It seems like they're just serving more than protecting. You know what I mean? They're taking a lot of lives.
Absolutely.
And then we get to that point where they say, but what about what they did in the past? This woman was asleep.
Sleep.
You were literally at the wrong place.
She's a paramedic.
Right.
She's a paramedic. She's the first responder, just like a police officer. You know, and in my eyes, something should be done. And it's the whole thing in all of this stuff, though, that, you know, the movements is that, yeah, you know, us regular folks, we get penalized for getting caught doing crimes or getting caught making mistakes. Making mistakes in life, but if you're a police officer, there's no accountability. We just want accountability. That's what we want.
I'm just call it like it is. Y'all niggas is dirty. Y'all crooked. I'm sorry. It just is what it is. I watch, and I excuse my language, but
this is a brother's point of view.
I'm
sorry.
Get
Express yourself. Express yourself, sir.
They dirty, man. They crooked. Like, it's a lot of good cops out there, so I'm not saying the whole system is out. Well, the whole system's out of whack, but there are some good apples. We get that, but at the same time, y'all just ain't right. Like, y'all do a lot of F shit, for real.
Do you guys know, I was just talking about this, do you guys feel like a lot of people who get an officer job, I know this is probably off one of our topics and not on one of our topics, but we're going to go through quick. Some officers seem to get it for all the wrong reasons.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, it might be a career choice, because maybe in longevity they see themselves getting a nice piece of change, maybe. Or when they was in school, or they were bullied, power surge. So that's where I want to come to. Like, I feel like there's more of a power surge for the people who never had it before, or been in the past where they were treated differently, and then they get to the point where, like, the only way I can feel empowered is if I have some type of authority. You know what I'm saying? And then you might see cases they just abuse it. They just don't know how to control that shit.
I mean, some of them, like, their parents are
true. Now you
like
get to
their COs.
True.
Yeah.
It's like a family thing.
It's like a mentality thing.
But like you said, there's not all bad cops, man. And I don't want to get that miscrewed. Like, it just seems as if a lot of y'all motherfuckers don't care.
Yeah. Listen, man, I'm gonna just say it like this: your job as a policeman is to protect and serve, help the community. I can't tell you how many times. Matter of fact, I'll take you back. Freshman year, I heard. Remember when the laptops was getting stolen?
Yeah. Right.
Okay, so there was this one cop come from like a small town, and he was asking me, you know, how is it in Utica? You know, I can't wait to sign on there. I'm looking for the action. Excuse me? You can't be an action junkie and be a cop, bro.
Right.
Like, you're here for the community. You're not here to be on Chicago PD.
And that's
that
like,
should be a whole mentality shit. That should be in the training. That should be in the training. That should be in the training.
Degrees, at least 2 years.
In my opinion,
or at least
I don't think that's enough, man. I think it should be more like extensive. I think you should.
4 years is cool.
You should go through a lot to become an officer, because the patience comes to play. Mentally,
but even so,
does he have mental issues? Do you have things other than nothing against people who become officers, you know, but people who want to be officers, but if you're not mentally prepared for what the fuck is going on out there in the streets, don't bring your ass there, bruh.
Yeah. But even so though, even if you go through all of that, you should be like the system should fill you with you're here to serve the community.
Oh,
true.
I feel like the culture in the system that we already have in place is geared towards the officers like wanting to action, like you got some guys that want to be on the SWAT team because they want to be in the action, and that shouldn't be the mentality. The mentality should be, I want to help people. I want to be a part of. I want to get the tools like the gun training and all that type of. I want to get the tools to make sure I'm safe, but I also should get the tools to talk to these neighborhoods.
Yes.
I should get the tools like.
That's where the money should be going.
Yeah.
It's going to the officers to look fly V's and top pistols and the best armor.
Yeah.
No
like
doubt. I understand that. Protect yourself,
also,
but
it's the
talk
same,
about it.
like how you said, getting the right people in the communities. Some of these communities aren't allowing the right people.
That's true.
And that's where we come to play.
It's us versus them.
Because I feel like the people we're looking for to get help from is no longer them. It's us now.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? It's pretty much, it's us. It's the younger crowd or the younger crowd, because I guess I'm old now. compared to some eyes, but you know what I'm saying? It's about time that we put our foot forward and do things that we wanted the people behind us or in front of us to do.
And we got a friend that's a cop. We got to use people like him.
Family that's cops.
Yeah, you got family that's cops.
That's true.
We got people that we need to influence the next generation that even though all this police stuff is going on, that they can influence the system of what's going on in our area.
Agreed.
So we got an area where, like Cornhill, for example, it's a lot of us black folks that live in Cornhill. We from Cornhill.
Absolutely.
West Side, all that, you know.
Yeah.
We should.
The Latin community too.
Yeah, Latin community too. We should be influencing them. Like, yo, y'all, some of y'all should be cops.
And
some of y'all should be
I agree with
activists.
you.
Some of y'all should be cops. Like,
I agree with you, which is bringing me to a point where I actually thought about it, and to the point I'm like, well, damn, you know what I'm saying? Who am I working with? And who's in there that I can feel like I'm comfortable to work with?
That's another thing.
You dig
That's
what I'm saying? Like, you gotta wipe out the whole thing, and then maybe I'll consider of being an officer. But we definitely gotta go to the next topic because we're gonna stick on to anything.
Right, so
it's a lot of stuff we want to talk about.
I think it's good rolling to the next one.
Absolutely. So, of course, we want to talk about the teacher who screamed out "All Lives Matter."
Oh man,
boy, Whitesboro.
Boy.
In Whitesboro. So that's home. We're not there. That's close to home.
Close to
Down the
home.
block.
It's skipping the jump from here.
We're not gonna get into the situation of it's Whitesboro and Whitesboro people, because I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that.
But it's not home.
It's my home.
But it is. It's not.
It's not home.
It's not. All right, it ain't. Shit, I didn't mean it like that. But anyways, this gentleman, I guess it was the teacher who made it his duty to say,
here at Whitesboro, all lives matter.
Here at Whitesboro, all lives matter. So, to make this clear for everyone who's on to this all lives matter situation, we're not saying all lives don't matter, bro. We're not here to say all lives don't matter. But how can all lives matter if the black ones aren't mattering right now? You think what I'm saying? It's like
in more ways than one though. Like what? Like
it's like you being petty, bro.
Yeah. And,
like they being petty as fuck, bro.
The way he said it was like this is what it is, and fuck that shit. This is what it is, and fuck that.
But I want to know, like, even in the beginning of the Black Lives Matter movement, because we have other people who feel like that is a way of us following something that's just something. No, I'm following something
that's real. This
movement because it's a truth.
It's real.
You know what I'm saying? If I didn't believe in it, I wouldn't have said it. And you can't tell me that I'm wrong if you telling me all lives matter then.
Listen, man.
But black lives don't. What are we saying?
Cut the bullshit.
It's like tit for tat.
Cut the
Talk about it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Bullshit.
Talk about it.
I'm not here for the all lives matter
Get
shit.
right.
It's that simple. I'm here for Black Lives Matter. You know why all lives do not matter, and I'm gonna tell you how I know this for a fact.
Right.
When Trump said that shit, Mexicans is rapists, build a wall, get them out of here. You niggas cheered. When he called Ethiopia, was it Ethiopia? I forgot what I'm talking about, but it was majority brown countries, shithole countries. Niggas cheered.
Yeah.
Thrasher cheered. I'm putting names out. I'm putting names out, bro. I'm sorry. You the guy, you coached me when we was kids and all that, but to grow up and see you, you know what I'm saying, following this man, it hurts. I'm keeping 100 with you. It's wrong.
Okay.
You know you wrong.
Yeah, okay.
Some people don't know.
I don't want to hear the all lives matter. Y'all know for a fact it don't.
I just want to understand why
people can't put the politics to the
side. Okay, my bad.
It's not even it's
Stay on.
My thing is
talking
this.
about. Who we talking about?
No, we talking about the all lives matter shit. In Whitesboro. What I'm saying is,
go ahead.
All lives do matter. It's common sense.
Of course.
But until Black Lives Matter, we can't say all lives matter.
Right.
Because y'all clearly showing us our shit don't.
And then
because the minute we get gunned down on camera, which I do.
Right.
Well, you shouldn't have resisted. Well, I could go on my phone and show you a white dude whooping the shit out of a cop. And he got away.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's the I
Shout
posted
out to church.
Shout out to church.
I posted it on my
Facebook.
I posted it on my Facebook. Lady was like, Jerry, you're gonna get in trouble.
Well, yeah, we seen that. Jerry had his ass out and all that.
Not, oh my God, don't shoot him. He's not resisting.
Took a cop
so
car
she just knows the.
We seen women get beat up.
Come on, man. Yeah. Black women get terrorized by cops. It's
absolutely.
Let's
not
get off top.
Let's get off the top. Let's get over. Stay on top.
I'm just not here for all that.
I want to throw a monkey wrench in. I'm blackity black, so I already know my answer. I already know my answer to this. I just want to hear everybody else. So what about the people that will say, you know, you guys are screaming Black Lives Matter, But what about the black on black crime? What about you killing each
stop
other?
deflecting.
What about
stop deflecting for a
it's
few
irrelevant.
reasons.
One at a time. Let's get one at a time.
Yeah, let's go one at a time.
You got it.
All right, so stop deflecting for a few reasons. Number one, Italians are praised for the mob. Chinese are praised for the triads. You see what I'm saying? We love violence. We love gangster culture. Governments are gangs. Police task force are gangs. It is what it is. Stop villainizing us for doing the same shit they doing. That's point number one. Number two, stop deflecting it, because if you my brother, I can fight you. I can say what I want to you.
Right.
But let that man fight you. We on his ass. Don't worry about what we doing in our community. You dig what I'm saying? We'll get that right. But can't no cop come in there and violate. That's not your job. And number three, y'all talk about black on black crime. 9 times out of 10 or 8 times out of 10, it's grown ass men or maybe young kids that's still aware. You getting into this life, this street life, with a code, so you know what come with it. You signing up for it.
That's right.
So when it happens, it happens. Like I said, y'all praise the mob. Y'all praise the triad.
True.
I ain't saying praise the gangsters in the streets, but what I'm saying is they get into it,
It happens
knowing
every culture.
what come with it, and it happens with every culture. Stop
That's
villainizing
what I'm
us
saying.
for
Like
that
you
shit.
said, it's
Thank
not.
you, brother.
It's not deflecting. You know, you saying it's black on black crime, but you got all the blacks in one neighborhood.
In a confined small
Right.
neighborhood.
You got all the whites in one neighborhood.
In a beautiful looking, well cut
But when
clean
they
neighborhood.
do their crime, when they do their crime, it's not white on white crime.
Mm-hmm.
They just call it a
It's
crime.
Did something happen?
But then when we do something, it's immediately
And
categorized.
that's just the point, not to skip. No, keep going, keep going.
no, say what you got to say.
Well, it's like the black thing, and we seen that. I know Muhammad Ali said it first. Everything that appears black means bad. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. When you come to our area, it's of course it's meant to be bad. They give us, they don't give us much of an opportunity to have anything in this confined environment that we have. And like you said, the funding goes to where? Once again, the policing of us, because they're not policing anybody on the opposite side, and we end up with the short end of the stick.
And then another thing I would add, just a little nugget with the black on black crime and this crime in general that happens in our neighborhoods. We don't have, in the neighborhoods around the country, and specifically the inner city neighborhood here, we don't have resources. We don't have boys and girls clubs. We don't have jobs. Like me growing up in Cornhill, we grew up on Grove Place. You don't walk outside and you see jobs. Like, you gotta go all the way out in the other parts of the city to see somewhere where you're gonna work.
Barrier windows.
Or you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta either you're gonna make it on what's in front of you, which is the street light.
Whatever you got in front of you.
What is in front of you. Like, people understand, like, you growing up in a poverty-stricken neighborhood.
What do you got?
People are gonna be fighting for scraps. People are gonna be figuring out legal and illegal ways to make it out of this neighborhood or make it in the neighborhood.
And majority of it is illegal, which I don't want to bounce off what you was talking about. Y'all talk about that black on black crime, whatever, which I'm tired of that. If you've never lived in our society, in our environment, you can't speak on it, bro.
At all.
Y'all on the other side of things. You don't know how people eat, sleep, what they think about, what they don't have, what they want to have. People talk about materialistic things because we see it on the outside and it looks golden, you know what I'm saying? Until we learn that shit don't mean much. All you need is a good job, a good living. When we get older, as we are, we recognize what's real. When we're younger, we just looking to survive. That's what our parents was doing. We suffer from learning the economic growth, how to be wealthy, and unfortunately, we're taught just to survive. And what surviving means is not going to fucking jail, which was stupid. As children, bro, we had to worry about being picked up riding our bikes half the time. You might get talked to like, "What the fuck are you doing here? We're 12 years old. You're gonna talk to me like that as an adult? What the fuck am I doing here? I'm waiting for a friend to come out of the store." Like, stuff like that. That'll do something to you.
You grow up with that mentality.
That'll do something to you.
I was just gonna say to sum it up. People give people a baseline to live comfortably. They don't need to take the next person's shit. Number one. Number two, crime happens among similar people in similar neighborhoods.
Absolutely.
Sure.
So therefore, black on black crime is a myth. True. Because crime happens among similar people in similar neighborhoods. Stop throwing that out there as a deflection.
And we're not and we're not stereotypes. We're not walking stereotypes.
No.
Some of, like you said,
yeah.
some of us grow up gangsters, some of us do gangster stuff. But like you see 4 men here, we ain't into that life, so we're not walking stereotypes. So I'm just end it.
I do like fried chicken and Hennessy though.
Yeah.
I forgot what status it was, man.
I like that shit.
Mike's.
Orange soda. I think orange soda tastes good. Actually, when it's cold, that was the Blackshear. It's Juneteenth. It's Juneteenth. No, okay, the Christopher Columbus thing. But we only got how many minutes? We got
like
5 minutes.
I mean, we can start the black businesses out, and then we can go into.
Oh, we got 2 of them, right?
We
Okay.
can go to like a little 10
Christopher Columbus situation. Why are you? What's the problem here? Are we really discussing this?
Hey, I said it on the book.
What are you talking about?
However y'all want to do this.
Let it go.
However
He was a
y'all wanna do
horrible
this.
man, dog. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
However y'all want to do this.
Yo, wait a minute.
Word, y'all got a lot of
Let
Kelly
it
about
go.
it.
You're talking about Christopher Columbus.
Cancel
Yo,
her.
wait a minute. No, seriously. They're crying about us taking that statue down.
That shit gotta go.
And they know that man's history. Y'all, that's spooky of y'all to be
However y'all
believing
wanna
that
do this,
man.
Yeah.
Y'all got something to say about him?
However y'all want
They
to do
gotta
this.
go.
They gotta go.
That's it.
The school. The
Because we got a
elementary.
short
In the
time.
elementary school,
I
they
didn't
ain't
want
got
to.
a chance.
I didn't want to spend a lot of time because that's just stupid.
The school has to go.
It's very obvious.
Come
It's very
on,
obvious.
man.
We know what happened. We know who was here
You
first.
gotta be smart.
First of all, yo, this is one thing. Yo, this is one crazy thing.
he was raping
Well,
people.
yo, well, this is one crazy thing, right? So you know we ain't get taught
Clear it all.
Juneteenth. We ain't get taught like most stuff in school. We got taught about Christopher Columbus, sailed the ocean blue, all that bullshit. We got all that stuff. We learned at school, right? But yo, they told us who was here
They
first.
put a song with this.
They told us who was here
Told us
first.
that
They told us who was here
I'm over here
first.
sweat.
They told us who was here first. And I'm
Word.
gonna leave it at that. They told us.
How did
And
they
still-
say that shit?
Told us that they was there and continued to say that he discovered.
Oh, they gave each other gifts.
They gave each other gifts. They gave each other
Yeah,
gifts.
Yeah, he gave hello. But yeah, where we at?
Yeah. So
Roger Goodell,
I mean, I don't
NFL.
want to rush through it. So,
We're gonna talk about that next episode.
Yeah, I want to rush through it. So
We're gonna talk about culture vultures next episode too. We got a lot to talk about. You guys coming back?
Yeah,
They gonna come
If I ain't
back.
gotta work, I'm here.
Yeah, we got some more to talk about.
And we're gonna shout out our 2 top local businesses, not the top, but black owned.
Just a black owned woman and
Shout
man
them out
from Utica.
So you said you got our sister.
Well, got our sister Teylor
Talk about it.
Bowen's. She has a brand. I'm rocking a bracelet right here from her. She got like a little jewelry line, little
I don't
accessory
have
line.
anything yet. We're gonna get some.
I got a bracelet too. I just didn't wear it.
I forgot what this one is called, but
Of course, everywhere.
but her
Of course, good.
little bracelet, little zoom in. But her brand is called, I don't want to say it wrong, Teylor.
Avaray, right?
Avaray.
Avaray.
Avaray is spelled
Juneteenth collection.
Juneteenth. She got a Juneteenth collection out, a unisex one. And her website is avarayinc.com. avarayinc.com. You can pick up your jewelry there.
Talk about it.
Yeah, so that's Teylor, black owned business. She's from Utica, but she's in LA doing big things. Check out Avaray.
And we got Wave Responsible, big dog who live out here in Utica. I don't know my man's name. I know his nickname named Smoke. Everybody know him out there. I know a lot of folks out there in Utica.
Out there, D-Block.
Definitely D-Block holding it down. He got some nice fresh gear, man. Check him out.
Nice hat.
And he's an awesome artist, man. I seen some of his artwork, and I think it's
Villa.
Villa.
Got some bars too.
Villa.
Oh, he spit too?
Yeah.
Oh, so we gotta bring him on. Hey, everybody who we talking about, we want, and the people who we asked to come on for the rapping. What's up?
Yeah.
We're gonna talk. I'm gonna catch y'all.
We're gonna catch y'all, man.
That's a fact. But shout out to Wave Responsible.
Wave Responsible and Avaray Teylor Bowen.
You know what I'm saying? And I
know.
guess I'm G Brown.
Yeah, this is 2B POV. I'm at Blackshear.
I'm AJ.
Crown Julz, man.
Y'all be safe. Peace.
Yeah, yes,
Love.
sir.